Today I am going to discuss about the combined entrance examination 2026 maths paper. The same thing I repeatedly tell in each video that you must go through your textbook and solve every problems, every important notes given in your textbook. So the first question is, if y is equal to bracket a plus x by b plus x bracket close to the whole power a plus b plus 2x, then dy by dx at x is equal to 0 is the question is this. Because no doubt that the results are also given. So this my uploading I am uploading today. It is no doubt it is an old program, but the only thing I want to tell every student that first of all you must be good in English language, and you must have a command in English language. Then only all your examinations, competitive examinations, will be easy for you. So here this is the question: if y is equal to bracket a plus x by b plus x bracket close to the whole power a plus b plus 2x, then dy by dx at x is equal to 0. So you all know that when there is a variable power, we go for log, and taking log both sides, you can easily solve this question. This is a very easy question. You can easily solve this question, and when you get dy by dx, you place x is equal to 0, you will get the answer. So you can do it easily. The next question is, if argument of z minus 1 by z plus 1 is equal to 4 by 5, then the locus of the point pz on the argand plane is. So you know that the formula argument of z1 by z2, that is equal to argument z1 minus argument z2. You know this. And what is argument? It is theta. So how you will find theta? By the help of tan theta. So when you have find tan theta for z1 minus z1 minus 1 and tan theta for z plus 1, you will get it in tan inverse, and in tan inverse there is a provision of addition or subtraction. So when you solve this, you will get tan inverse theta minus tan inverse 5, and when you solve it, you will get easily equal to pi by 4. You will easily get the equation of a circle. You will easily get the equation of a circle. Now my next question is, a milkman has 250 liters of milk containing 5% fat. How many liters of milk containing 15% fat should be added to this milk in stock so that the fat content in the mixture would be more than 7% but less than 10%? The same type of question that is in the question in boric acid you have solved in class 11, which is given in your miscellaneous exercise. The same type. Here instead of boric acid it is fat, and instead of milk it is instead of water, here it is milk. So the same type, same pattern, you will follow the same pattern. You can solve this problem easily. So what I want to tell you, that if you do the exercise, every questions of your exercise, miscellaneous exercise examples, and all the notes given in the textbook, I think so you will be able to solve any such type of problems. Now my next question is, the equation of two circles which touches the coordinate axis and whose center lie on the line x minus 2y equal to 3. So here 4 equations are given, and from the circle, from each equations we will try to find the centers, the center of the circle. And when we place the center of the circle in the equation x minus 2y equal to 3, if that center satisfies the equation, then that will be the answer. Again, the next question is, assume that the straight line work as a plane mirror for a point. The image of the point 1, 2 on the line x minus 3y plus 4 equal to 0. Such type of questions in class 12 you have done in straight line. So we know that first of all what we are going to do, that is x minus 3y plus 4 equal to 0. From here we will convert it into y is equal to mx plus c form. We will get the slope of the line, and m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. We will get the slope of the line perpendicular to the mirror. And when we get m2 and the point of intersection we know 1, 2, the image of the point, that means which is not the intersection point, that is the line passing through this point 1, 2, and we know the slope m2, by the help of which y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. You can find the equation of the line whose slope is m2, and taking these two equations of the line, you can easily find out the intersection point. Now we know that the object distance is equal to image distance. That means the intersection point lying on the mirror is the center point. And taking the section formula, that is midpoint formula, x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2, you can easily find out the point of the image. So such type of questions you have done in your class 12. Now again the question is, the mean of 5 observations is 4.4 and their variance is 8.24. If 3 of these observations are 1, 2 and 6, then the other 2 observations are. This question is in your miscellaneous example, in statistics, in the chapter statistics, in miscellaneous example number 17. The same question is there in your textbook. The same question is there in your textbook. Now, my next question is, if f is a subset of z cross z, then which of the following is the function from z to z? So here the options are given here: f, a, b, a plus b, where a, b belongs to z; f, a plus b, a minus b, a, b belongs to z; and f, a, b, a square, b square, a, b belongs to z; and f, a square, b square, a, b belongs to z. So here this question, the same question is in your class 12 book, miscellaneous chapter 2 question number 11. The same question is given in your book. Now the next question. In class 12 of a school, 40% of the students study mathematics, 30% students physics and 20% chemistry, 20% of the class study both mathematics and physics, 10% of the class study both mathematics and chemistry, and 10% of the class study both physics and chemistry, 5% of the class study all the three subjects. So if a student selected at random from the class, the probability that he will be studying neither mathematics nor physics nor chemistry. So here such type of questions you have done. That means first of all you will have to find out A union B union C, and from universal set, that is 100, you are going to subtract that is an A union B union C. When you subtract it, that will be the students who are studying neither mathematics nor physics nor chemistry. But here they are asking probability, so that divided by 100, this will be your probability. So this question you have done in your class 11. You have done in your class 11. So now next, two motorcyclists A and B leaves a place at 12 noon. A travels north at 60 km per hour and B travels 80 km per hour. At 2 p.m. they are separated at red. So this is a very easy question. In 60 km per hour, in 2 hours you have traveled 120 km and towards north, and in 2 hours you have traveled 80 into 160 km. The shortest distance is the displacement, and which is with the help of Pythagoras theorem you can solve it, which comes out to be 100, which comes out to be by the help of Pythagoras theorem you determine the displacement. So when you determine the displacement divided by 2, you will get the rate of separation, and most probably it is 100 km per hour. Now again, here the next question, F. If x is equal to ft, y is equal to gt, then you have to find d2y by dx square. So here this type of question, it is given in your textbook in class 12 first part. Here first of all you have to find dx by dt, then you have to find dy by dt. After that dy by dt divided by dx by dt, you will get a function, and after that when you do the second derivative, you will get the answer. Now what I want to tell you is, you have seen that most of the questions, not most of the questions, these are from your textbook, and such type of questions you have solved several times before appearing in your final 12th exam or in 11th exam. Now here this is another question, and this question is, if A vector, B and vector C are three vectors, and magnitude of A vector is A, magnitude of B vector is B, and magnitude of C vector is C, and each one of them is perpendicular to the sum of the other two vectors. That means A vector is perpendicular to the sum of B plus C vector, B vector is perpendicular to the sum of C plus A vector. Similarly, your C vector is perpendicular to the sum of A plus B vector. This is given to you. This is given to you, and by the help of which you have to find the magnitude of A vector plus B vector plus C vector, and this such A vector plus B vector plus modulus. That means you do the square. When you do the square modulus, means a modulus a vector square, you can write as a vector dot b a vector dot a vector. That is modulus a vector plus b vector modulus. You can write square. You can write it as a vector plus b vector into a vector plus b vector. So when you do this, what are you going to get? When you do this, you will be able to apply the formula a plus b plus c the whole square. And when you apply the formula, your a vector dot a vector, it will be magnitude a square, and b vector dot b vector, it will be magnitude b square, and c vector dot c vector, it will be magnitude c square. The only thing will remain here 2 bracket a vector dot b vector dot a vector dot b vector plus b vector dot c vector plus c vector dot a vector. But we know that a vector dot b vector plus c vector, a vector dot bracket b vector plus c vector close is 0, because these two are perpendicular, which is given to you. And from here we get a vector dot b vector plus a vector dot c vector is equal to 0. Similarly, again it is given that b vector dot c vector plus a vector dot close b vector dot bracket c vector plus a vector is 0, because it is given in your question that it is given in your question that each vector is perpendicular to the sum of the other two vectors. By the help of this, we are going to get, when we sum up, we are going to get 2 bracket a vector dot b vector plus b vector dot c vector plus c vector dot a vector is equal to 0. So ultimately you are going to get a square plus b square plus c square, because there is a square. So answer will be root over a square plus b square plus c square. So sir, I want to tell you that this is also an easy question, and such type of questions you have solved here. Similarly, the area of the region bounded by the x-axis, the line x is equal to 4 and the curve y is equal to fx, and the curve which is given to you, that is from 0 to 1 is your x square, and greater than 1 is your root x. So you can easily find out the area bounded by the region. So this also you can solve it. Now again there is a question here of combination. This combination, so such type of question, it is actually not included in your syllabus, but it was during during year you will I have got the book during year most probably during 2010, during 2010 this such type of questions were included in your textbook, and the answer, this question is also taken from the textbook, a textbook which was during 2010 in SEBA. 2010 in SEBA. This question is also from your textbook. This combination question is also from your textbook, and the same question is taken from there. Now the another question here is 1 plus cos 2 theta plus cos 4 theta plus cos 6 theta. You have to find out the value of theta. Here you have to find out the value of theta. So you can do this question, and you can do this question here. You can do here. You have to take the help of, I have solved it, and I think so you can also easily solve this question. Here first of all you have to use the formulas that is 1 plus cos 2 theta plus cos 4 theta and plus cos 6 theta. So here your cos 2 4 theta you can write it as cos 2 into 2 theta, and from cos 2 into 2 theta you can write, or you can it is better that you take this formula, that is cos 2 theta plus cos 6 theta. You take this formula cos 2 theta plus cos 6 theta, that's cos C plus cos D formula. And when you take this formula, you will get 2 cos 4 theta into cos 2 theta, and you place it, and by simple simplifications you will get two type of, one is cos 2 theta is equal to 0, one is cos 2 theta plus 1 is equal to 0, and one is cos 2 cos 2 theta equal to 1. And from here we get the angles, that is 90 degree, 30 degree, 150 degree, 45 degree. So this is a simple trigonometric, you have done such type of question, and only simple simplifications you will be able to find out the angles. Now my next question is that this is the sine inverse, sine bracket cos inverse 3 by 5 plus tan inverse minus 2. So first off, you have done such type of question, because cos inverse 3 by 5 you have to convert into tan inverse, and only in tan inverse there is a provision of addition or subtraction, and tan inverse minus theta is minus tan theta. So when you solve it, you take it to the tan, and when you take it to the tan, you have the provision of addition or subtraction. So when you get the tan, you again bring back to sine, you will get the answer. Now another question is the sum of n terms of series 1 plus 3 plus 7 plus 15 plus dot dot. So here you see 3 minus 1, 2, 7 minus 3, 4, 15 minus 7, 8. So it is neither in AP nor in GP. Such type of, same type of question, because this is CEE, so it is a state government exam. So in SEBA, in SEBA, in advanced math in class 9, advanced maths in class 9, you have solved such type of problem to find out Sn. That means you shift it 1 plus 3 plus 7 plus 15 plus dot dot an, then you, that is equal to Sn, then you shift it, that is you shift one digit, so it will be under 3 it will be 1, under 7 it will be 3, under 15 it will be 7, and when you subtract it you get that in AP. And such type of questions you have solved in advanced maths in class 9. The same type of questions, there is no difference, same type of questions you have solved. Now my next question here is, if a straight line Lx plus my plus n is equal to c touches a parabola, if it touches a parabola y square is equal to 4ax, then here the relations are given to you. So what you have to do is, that is, because this line touches the parabola, so there is a common point. You find out the value of y from the straight line, place it here, and when you place there, or you can do one more thing, that will be more better. That will be more better. That means you know, this will be more better. You know that when you differentiate it, y is equal to 4x, when you differentiate the equation of the parabola, means it is a curve. When you differentiate it, you are going to get the slope of the tangent. You are going to get the slope of the tangent. And again, that slope of the tangent, you are going to get the slope of the tangent. That tangent is your line. that is the line Lx plus My plus n is equal to 0. That tangent is your line. So from this line, taking y is equal to mx plus you transform it into y is equal to mx plus c, you will get the slope. So both these slope are equal, and both these slope are equal. Now if you equate it, you will get a relation. If you equate it, then you will get you will get a relation. And your main objective here is to find the coordinates. Your main objective is to find the coordinates where the line touches the parabola. Your main objective is to find the coordinates where this line touches the parabola, and the coordinates which I have calculated comes am square by L and minus 2am by L square. Am square by L and minus 2am by L square. And if you place this value in y square is equal to 4ax, you get the relation. If you place it in y square is equal to 4ax, you will easily get the relation. Because when you differentiate it, y square is equal to 4ax, when you differentiate it, you are going to get dy by dx is equal to 2a, and the straight line Lx plus My plus n is equal to 0. From here, when you transform it into y is equal to mx plus c, here you get the slope, that is m is equal to minus L by m. Now when you equate these two slopes, you get the value of y, and when you place the value of y in y square is equal to 4ax, you get the value of x. And now when you have got the coordinates, now you place the value of x and y in the equation of the line, and you will get the relation, that is am square is equal to ln. You will get the relation, that is am square is equal to ln. So now my next question here, again I am going to here, the range of the function f such that r minus 1 to 1, this is the domain, and your codomain is r, and the function given to is fx is equal to x square by 1 plus x square. So same type of question is in your class 11 miscellaneous chapter question number 6. There it is 1 plus x square, here it is 1 minus x square. Now again, a matrix A is a 3 cross 3 matrix where determinant A is equal to minus 1, then modulus, that is determinant here 3 into adjoint of A transpose and into A square determinant close equals to. So there is a property, that is determinant of means A transpose, or you know that the determinant of adjoint of A into a matrix, that is equal to determinant A and minus 1, that is here 3 cross 3 with 2 minus 3. And here your matrix is A transpose, so it will be A transpose 3 minus 1, this will be 2. And when you solve it, you can be easily able to solve it. So this is not such a tough question. Now this is a very interesting question, that fx is a polynomial of degree 3 such that f0 is equal to f3 is equal to f minus 3 is equal to 0 and f1 is equal to minus 8, then the maximum and minimum value of fx are respective. So here you see this concept is from class 9, because polynomial degree 3 and there are f0, f3, and f minus 3, your answer is 0. That means these are the zeros of the polynomial. And when x equal to 3, then x minus 3 becomes a factor. X is equal to minus 3, then x plus 3 becomes a factor, and again x. So your polynomial is x into x minus 3 into x plus 3. So this is the concept of class 9. And when you get the polynomial, then rest of the thing is you go for second derivative test and you find out the maximum point of local maxima, you find the maximum value or the minimum value. Now again here, which of the following function is not continuous on the set of real numbers? You know that modulus function, it is a continuous function. You know that cos x, it is a continuous function. You know that polynomial, it is a continuous function. You know that modulus, it is a continuous function. But also you know that greatest integer function is discontinuous at integer point. So this will be greatest integer function will be your answer. Again, your next question is, which of the following function is differentiable on the set of real numbers? So here the options are given. Fx, that is greatest integer function. So greatest integer function, it is itself is discontinuous at integer point, so you can't, it is not differentiable. Again modulus function, modulus x plus modulus x plus 1. We know that modulus x is a continuous function, but it is not differentiable at x is equal to 0, and modulus x plus 1, it is not differentiable at x is equal to minus 1. And the next is that fx is equal to x by modulus x. This is a signum function for x not equal to 0, and for at x is equal to, it becomes not defined, it becomes not defined. So this is also not differentiable. So only option here left is sin x plus log x plus e to the power of x, which is a differentiable function. Similarly, directions cosines of the vector a1 I cap plus a2 I cap plus a3 I cap. What is the directions cosines? You know this, that the directions cosines, you know the formula, that is because here a1, a2 and a3 here, this means it is the directions ratios is given to you. So you can easily find, you know the formula of directions cosine, which is in class 12. So from here there are 40 questions. So here you see that maximum of the questions is from your textbook, and maximum is within your limit, within your syllabus. So what I actually wanted to, the main point, the main objective of uploading this video is that to all the students, you must concentrate on your textbook, you must solve all the examples, exercise questions and the miscellaneous questions. You solve it not in a mechanical way. That is because your function is a very important chapter, and the whole class 11 and class 12, it deals with function. So you must have a command on any type of functions which are given in your book. So this is all for today.